Ok, ya está todo. Buenos días, noches, a la hora que veas. Luigi, vamos por el antepenúltimo capítulo de La Ruta de los Leones Azules de Valiant Tree Houses. En efecto, pienso hacerme las otras, pero espérenme tantito. ¿Por qué? Porque ya comenzó Worlds, así que trataré de ir de la mano con todo lo que pueda subir, ya que hay que armar el especial de Halloween, que viene siendo con Finals a Freddy's, así como otros eventos que van a ocurrir a lo largo de octubre, y va a ser un poquito complicado por esos asuntos. Pero mínimo les traje ya algunos algunos pedazos iba a decir, pero no, suena muy feo. Bien, dice, tras recuperar la capital del reino, llega una llamada de auxilio de Cloud. Erdrew, la capital de las aguas, está a punto de caer y necesita refuerzos urgentemente. Me dijeron que este capítulo era sencillo, solamente hay que estar atento de todos los refuerzos que salgan. Ya me dijeron que deje algunos en el principio y los demás que sigan aventándose por la ciudad, pero que aún así, que ya conozco el mapa, dicen que ya lo conozco, yo no. Bueno, más bien no sé de qué trate, pero luego lo veremos. Uy, Dios mío.
Having allowed the Imperial Army to invade, the Alliance Army makes their last stand at the center of House Regan territory in Deirdre. The Kingdom Army rushes to their aid after amassing more troops.
The citizens of Deirdre have all been evacuated and are now at sea. Are you sure about this? If Deirdre were to fall, those ships don't have enough resources for...
Deirdre won't fall. Have some faith in me, will you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Ay, güey, cómo hablo.
Our line of defense has been broken. The Imperial Army will be here any moment.
Understood. You two join up with the troops in the city.
Yes, sir.
Judith, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's been years since I last battled in the city streets.
Don't go messing up because your vision is weakened with age. Take the defensive for now.
¿Cómo
I get
es
it.
miope?
You hang in there too, boy. Your wounds from Gronderfield haven't fully healed yet, have they?
No, but it's not like I can sit this one out. I have to make my daring escape after all. Yeah, for the last time, stop calling me boy. That's an official order from the leader of the Alliance.
Understood, leader man. I wonder if our little ray of hope will show up. We fought on opposite sides at Gronder, didn't we?
They'll come. You can count on it. If anyone can bring him back, it's Teach. Teach will talk and he'll listen. But more than anything, I've seen their skill and their abilities. I believe in them.
Claude, reinforcements are coming from the west. Their banner is that of the kingdom.
What did I tell you? They're here, and just in time.
It appears the Imperial Army has already marched into Deirdre and engaged the Alliance. It seems the Imperial advance has been stalled by guerrilla skirmishes. The Alliance forces are holding out, but they
O sea que
won't last much
contrataron
longer.
bandas
That must
y
be Judith
grupos.
of House Daphne, who joined up with Claude's troops. To think Judith, a true hero, would find herself backed into a corner like this.
It is not so. The Alliance has only drawn the enemy so deeply into the city to allow us to attack them from behind. Brilliant.
Una maniobra envolvente es que todo se colapse,
I believe so.
pero mediante partes, unos por atrás, otros por delante, otros por al lado.
I can't believe Claude would risk everything on that belief.
Ujú.
He has placed all of his hopes on us. Let's make sure we live up to his expectations, Professor. Here we go. Let's move!
Ojo, que solamente esa estrategia funciona en gente que siempre nunca revisa nada. En especial en LOL. Ay, Dios mío, GG. O sea, yo no entiendo cómo es que el Yone de Golden Guardians estuvo agresivo en los primeros minutos sin visión. Teniendo un Maokai que te puede cesear. Y ahí vas. Bien, a ver. En efecto, por arriba y por al lado. Estos son los que nos dijeron que debíamos de dejar mínimo 3 para que puedan cubrir todos los refuerzos que vengan de por acá. Es decir, que se van a quedar aquí, en la entrada. Mientras que todos los demás se van a adentrar. Pero dijeron que hay casillas de refuerzo. O sea, como en Shadow Dragon, donde podíamos uno sí o sí. Para que ya no salieran más. Y aquí está el güey. Demasiados arqueros. Espada envenenada. Ya empezamos a jugar con trucos. Este ejecutor sí, se ve mamalón. A pesar de ser una unidad genérica, se ve más mamalón que cualquiera de los que nos dieron la preview de cómo se va a ver. ¡Ah! ¡Hilda! Aquí estás. Se quedó. Y aquí está. Es el que tenemos que andarlo protegiendo aparte, es decir, tenemos que mandar gente voladora para que puedan cubrir tanto a ella como a ellos dos y no les llegue nadie. Es decir, que Miguela y Marian tienen que estar dentro sí o sí, así como Flynn tiene que estar asistiendo para los que se queden atrás. Bien. Está Marian, vamos a quitarlos todos de una. A ver, de entrada los que yo dije, ellas dos. Me dejan entrar con 11. Estaría bueno. Sí, es mejor. Voy a entrar con Gilbert, Lawrence, Shamir. Estaría bien. Parte voladores y parte... ¿Cómo se llama? Caballeristas. Ay, güey. Anet no sé si dejarle entrar. Es que sí o sí tiene que estar dentro por asistencia. Y aparte que es la bailarina del grupo. ¿Está? ¿Con quién falta? Con Anet sí tiene que entrar para su conversación. Bien, están los 11. Requiero de asistencia para Marian. Con este... Dimitri podría encargar catering de soporte. Marian, ¿quién le podría asistir? Lawrence, Rafael, es la única. Fíjate, ya nomás faltan con ellos 3. Con Ash no va a poder porque esa conversación solamente está disponible en la parte escolar. Así que sería Rafael quien entraría. Mínimo para asistirle en cuestión de defensa. Y de los que están afuera, ¿quién falta aquí de conversaciones? Dudu, Mercedes no va a entrar. Pero Ingrid sí. Así que sí, a no ser de que... Sí, con Ingrid existe la desafortunada situación de que no se pueden congeniar si no son de la misma clase voladora. O sea, si es una unidad acorazado o a caballo, sí pueden asistirle, pero si son voladores, no. Y Anet, pero Anet va a entrar. Así como Flame. Ash ya tiene todas, más que con Gilbert. Sería que entrara con Gilbert, este Ash. Sí, porque con Dudu ya las tiene completas. Bien. Es un arco mágico. Tíralo. Caballero Pegaso y Paladín. Ok, Mariana está posicionada donde yo quería que estuviese. Ok, Shamir va a estar acá. No. Va a estar acá atrás. Serían que ellos tres, serían los que estuviesen atrás, estos tres. Mientras que los demás van a avanzar por arriba. Así. Bien, vamos.
The leader of the Alliance has managed to escape to the harbor, has he? Those rats resist in vain.
Los ojos los trae distintos, ahora son morados y con ojo de gato.
The banners are those of House Blathid.
Blathid? I see.
Se ve
That
distinto.
idiot failed, it seems. Hurry up and kill the leader of the Alliance. With him gone, Deirdre will fall.
I will not let Claude die. Let's hurry to his rescue.
Hey, you're late. Hurry up and help.
I'll do my best.
Good assist.
This good enough?
Raja Grimorios, puño furibundo.
Well done.
Bien, están todos ahí.
I'm your girl. I'm sorry.
Se puedan mover, tengan oportunidad.
Onward.
Let's clean up.
Díganme que desde aquí le puedo dar. A huevo.
Look, the Imperial Army Supply Corps. Attacking now would be a fine plan.
Eso mismo estoy haciendo, imbécil. Ok.
There's no stopping me.
Y de entrada, que él
Ready
no
when you
moleste.
are.
My duty is your death.
Escudo Aurora. Protección divina frente a proyectiles. Qué chido.
Shall we? Be gone with you! I'll tolerate no obstacle.
Hacha de Sotland. Ay, güey. Eso lo debe de tener Félix.
My orders?
What's the plan?
De cerca para que no contraataque.
Let's finish this!
You knew the odds.
Arco mágico. Eso lo debe de tener Mercedes. No, mejor que de una vez avancen todos.
What's my strategy? Allow me to demonstrate!
It
Ay,
won't be
güey.
in vain.
Por cierto, no, se me olvidó poner esto.
Taking life doesn't faze me.
Listo.
Leave it to me.
No puedo avanzar bastante. Y... Listo. ¿Listo?
Claude's nuts, asking me to protect the bridge. That's so much responsibility. But the guy's so helpless, I feel sorry for him. So, I'll do what I can to protect him.
No entiendo
The
su actitud.
subjugation of Deirdre is complete. We will be joining the main army now. They're showing up one after another. Nothing for it but to blockade the gate leading to the town. I don't want the enemy's numbers to increase anymore.
It's no good. We're surrounded. But I need to hurry up and rescue the boy. To get to the harbor, first we have to get rid of the enemy mercenaries. There's no other way.
Me dijeron que no me preocupara tanto de ellos, que tienen con qué... ¿cómo decirlo? Con qué defenderse, pero no todo el tiempo, así que hay que apresurarnos ya rápido.
Thanks for that.
I owe you one.
Ay, me gustaría que Flynn también.
Thank you.
Bien. Juego de práctica. La parte plus. Bien, ahora nosotros sigamos. Adoro hacer mis flancos. La malo es que no todo el tiempo pueden servir. Voy a traerlos a los güeyes.
We must destroy you now.
Listo.
Here is something to believe in. All is going to plan.
Wow. Cuando otra historia hubiera sido meteorito y pum, adiós. De hecho sí, hubiéramos acabado rápido así el capítulo, pero no creo.
Thank you. That was a big help. I'll go and cover our leader.
Hay que curarla. Es que podemos. ¿Qué anda? Malo de salud. Ah, nomás él. No, hay que curarlo mejor normal. Ponerme acá retirado. Ahí está. De repente saca críticos del fundillo. Aquí. No. Sí.
On my honor as a knight.
Ahorita no me sirve mucho la jabalina. Sí, para que se fuere por su cuenta.
Hate me if you must.
Listo. Antes que nada, que no se me olviden que están estos acá. Porque también luego de haberse fregado los refuerzos van a estar ahí. Cuidando al muertito, como dirían en los 2000s.
Nothing but...
Ok, tiene protección. Voy a poner acá arras. Pero aún así conviene saber qué tanto tiene de alcance.
Clever. I can't believe they pushed through to here. Nothing is more foolish than dying in vain. Let's get to the harbor and finish off the leader of the Alliance.
En efecto, se movieron todos. Ahí está.
You were unprepared.
Oh, perfecto.
I swear it wasn't in vain.
Ay, Dios.
Brilliant.
Aunque una vez avance casillas. Ah. Pensé que se podía hablar, pero aún así lo necesito a él. Ok.
Don't bother haunting me.
Está. Mínimo ya empezamos con la primera parte. Espérense. No puedo haber hecho eso desde el principio.
The roar of battle.
¿Te puedo acabar con esto ya de una vez? O mejor me espero a que estén todos juntos y así lo contraataco. A ver, hijo de la tostada. Sí, ya se puede acabar. Sí, ya puedo acabar con el de uno. Con lo peligroso que es. Ok, vamos a recoger todos los enemigos que podamos porque ya ganamos.
Going for the kill. Thinning their numbers.
You're really tough. Goddess, forgive me.
One of us had to die.
Child's play.
Y... Colocamos cositas. No esperaba que el mapa fuera muy fácil. Demasiado fácil.
Your very presence has foiled our plans yet again.
Allow me to demonstrate!
Do our hopes end here?
Uncle, I need to know. The incident 9 years ago. You were involved, weren't you? You know something. What did Cornelia... No. What did my stepmother do?
You are not qualified to look into the darkness. You and Edelgard. Do your best to kill each other. You are family after all. There it is. The light.
Literalmente se refirió al lugar donde uno de los porqués. No esperaba que fuera muy corto. Fue muy corto el capítulo.
Thank you so much.
Más que nada porque con Miguel aceleré todo.
There goes our chance to gain more information. And again, even if we had managed to capture him alive, judging by the way he was acting.
Pues...
Teach is absolutely right. We should take this rare opportunity to let off some tension.
It's been a long time, Claude. I'm glad to see that you're safe.
Same. I haven't seen you since the nightmare that was Gronder. She really did come to help us. You must be a bunch of soft-hearted suckers, huh?
If you really felt that way, you would not have set up a defensive battle in the hopes that we would come. It worked out only because we made it in time. Were you really so confident that we would answer the call?
Of course. I knew you wouldn't hesitate to put yourself second and come running to our aid. You and I are cut from different cloth. I wouldn't make a move unless I could gain something from it. You've always been just the opposite. And of course, I've always been fond of taking dangerous risks. After all, I sent that express messenger before you had even recaptured the kingdom capital.
Eso no es cierto. Eso que dicen de que les gusta arriesgarse mucho, en realidad no. Siempre ven el cálculo detrás del riesgo.
If all went to plan, I knew you'd recapture it soon, and then respond to our request for aid.
De hecho, no me sorprendería que Cloud estuviese prohibido, vetado de lugares de apuestas.
It was riskier than usual, I'll give you that. But it was the only card I had to play, so I took the gamble.
You crossed too many dangerous bridges for my liking.
I know.
Es porque sabe que va a ganar.
That ends today.
What do you mean?
Here, take this. Use it however you see fit.
The legendary bow Fail Not. Isn't this the hero's relic of House Regan? Hold, Claude. This must be one of your jokes. You cannot truly intend to part with this.
It's not a joke. As of today, the Leicester Alliance is no more.
Just what are you planning, Claude?
If you're going to lead Fodlan, then the Alliance Lords will follow you. Back in the day, the Alliance split off from the Kingdom. I'm just putting us back together again. Oh, and I've already gained the support of the other Lords at the Round Table Conference, so you can stop looking at me like I'm crazy. All that's left for me is to officially step down as the leader of the Alliance. I'm leaving Fodlan. There are things I have to do, dreams I need to see to fruition. That's why I became the Alliance leader to begin with, actually. But it left me no time for what I was really after. You'd better not take on too many responsibilities yourselves, or else you'll end up in the same boat. And remember, both the living and the dead cling to us without any regard for our own lives. It's up to us to break free of that weight and follow the path that we believe in.
Claude,
Oops, I almost forgot the most important thing. If you're looking for Rhea, apparently she's being held captive in the Imperial capital. It doesn't sound like they intend to kill her, but there's no telling what they're planning.
You have my gratitude, Claude.
Gratitude? Thanks, but no thanks. As far as I'm concerned, we're even now. I don't know how many years will pass until then, but let's promise to meet again. And when we do, don't be too hard on me, your kingliness.
El infalible. Emblema de Regan con emblema permite usar la técnica astro caído. Se la dará a Ignatz.
Well, Dimitri, are you finally going to tell us the damn truth?
What are you talking about?
Didn't Lord Arundel say something about you and Edelgard being family?
To claim that the king and the emperor are related. Could it be?
De hecho, en sí no lo son.
I suppose I never told you, though I do recall mentioning it briefly to the professor. Lord Arundel spoke the truth. My stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother. Political turmoil drove my stepmother out of the Empire. Father fell in love with her at first sight, and they married. I lost my birth mother before I was old enough to remember her. My stepmother filled that role for me.
Y luego de repente dejó que la secuestraran, no creo.
But she lost her life in Dusker 9 years ago, along with father.
Hang on. I didn't even know she was your stepmother. Did my father know about this?
Yes. All those who were close to my father knew, including Rodrigue. But to speak openly about it would have caused a scandal. And so she was our secret. No one in the general public knew about her. Naturally, the fact that Edelgard and I are step-siblings was kept a secret as well.
I'm finally beginning to understand what you went through 5 years ago. I mean, Edelgard is the only family you have left, isn't she? To find out someone so precious to you is actually your most hated enemy. How heartbreaking.
But wait! You two were born and raised in 2 different territories, right? So you probably never met until you were both at the academy.
Entonces ella no tiene nada que ver con el
I
incidente.
think the idea of fighting family is just about the worst thing ever. But hopefully the fact that she's a stepsister who you never really knew helps with the pain? I don't know. It was just a thought.
Aún así, ¿por qué aceptó cooperar? Ese es el problema.
Though it was only for a short time, Edelgard once called Ferdiad home. It was a long time ago, but she was a cherished friend of mine.
Wait! I remember now! She was that girl, wasn't she? The one you gave a dagger to. So, your little girlfriend was Edelgard.
Sylvain, if you have any more foolish things to say, please hold them for later.
I do have a few more in my sleeve, but they can wait. Go on, Your Highness. This is important for us to hear.
She may be a hated enemy now, but the Emperor is your old friend and your stepsister.
Y siguen sin haber pruebas de lo que ella está proclamando. Buena pregunta.
Kill her, if I must. But if there is any chance that the world she seeks to create could be a just one, then I would love to see a future in which I may reach out my hand for her and have her reach back. That said,
Pruebas
I have no
nuevamente.
intention of letting my personal feelings cloud my judgment. Too much is at stake.
Your Highness, I think you should meet with the Emperor and at least try to talk to her. If there's any hope of ending this war without more bloodshed, we have to try. Besides, killing your own family, I'm sorry, but it's not right.
I think so too. And you are right that we should at least try.
I see. So my uncle's defeat is beyond doubt?
Yes, Your Majesty. I have confirmed it via countless channels. I advise that we accept this as a drop of joy amid a pool of sorrow.
¿Qué? ¿Lo enviaron a morir ahí? ¿Sabía que lo iban a matar? ¿Cómo?
Pretty words, but I'm afraid we can't rest until the joy outweighs the sorrow. And for that to happen, it now seems we must confront them all at once.
Sí, porque ahora con el tío muerto, ahora sí ellos pueden entrar.
Claude, who managed to protect the Alliance. And that professor, who is successfully mobilizing the Knights of Ceres.
What will you do, Your Majesty?
Pull back our forces. In the west to Orion Road. In the east to...
Fort Mercius, I presume. There is no better place for such a confrontation, after all.
Indeed. And dispatch the Death Knight to guard it. He can buy us some time. In the meantime, I will...
Forgive me, but I must speak bluntly. I do not agree with what you intend to do. Though slight, there is a chance that once done, it cannot be undone.
Even I cannot always choose the direction my path leads me. There is no other way. And so, I must walk on.
Ya te quiso quitarse al tío de encima, se ve que lo iban a matar.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Blue Sea Moon. The Impregnable Fortress. When Claude steps down as its leader, the Leicester Alliance disbands, and its lords swear fealty to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. The chaos in the kingdom begins to dissipate as the people unite under Dimitri's rule. Riding this momentum, the Kingdom army prepares to march south for a decisive battle against Imperial forces.
Ok, creo que no es lo más conveniente. A ver, me voy a saltar el cumpleaños de él. Perdonen.
Thanks.
Ándale, eso era lo que quería ver.
We will finally have our decisive battle with the Empire this month.
The Eastern Lords are in the process of consolidating all of the troops within the entire kingdom. In addition, ever since Orion Road's liberation, the Western Lords have been declaring their fealty, one after another.
Affairs within the kingdom have calmed down considerably, and we even managed to win over the Alliance.
Although it was a rough go at first, I'm starting to feel like we could actually win this.
Solamente que hay un detalle que están olvidando.
Thinking back on it now, we've really
Las iglesias que estaban en oposición a Rhea.
As to where Rhea is located. It is as we predicted all along. If we are to rescue Rhea, then we must defeat the Emperor.
If we're going to march from the monastery to Inbar, then we'll have to cross the Great Bridge of Myrden again, right?
Yes, I believe so. As we have gained the Alliance's support, we should not have any trouble this time. After the bridge, we can cross Gronder Field and head south. And then we'll take Mercius, the so-called impregnable fortress that towers on the other side.
Inexpugnable.
Fort Mercius, I know of it. They say it rivals even Orion Road.
Count Burgleys, the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs, once had troops stationed there. But according to our spies,
El padre de
a
Ferdinand.
large-scale military force has entered the stronghold. Perhaps they are gathering soldiers from various regions to compensate for their losses.
If we try to avoid it, those troops will follow us and attack from the rear. It is best for us to handle the situation head-on. Once we take Fort Mercius, Enbar will be within reach. This is the Empire's last chance to stop us from arriving at our goal.
In other words, if we take this fort, then our blades will be at the Emperor's throat in no time.
If this is the last fort between us and them, then the Emperor will likely do everything she can to strengthen its defenses.
I just received a report on that very subject. The one commanding the troops stationed at Fort Mercius is someone we have crossed blades with many times. It is the Death Knight who awaits us there.
La hermana de Mercedes.
So that's who we'll be battling. Emil.
Hijo. De hecho, me dijeron que la ruta de las Águilas Negras es más corta porque literalmente todo acaba mal. Todos los que sean Todos los que no sean del Imperio pues son enemigos, villanos. Nunca se descubrió nada de los complots de la iglesia y de lo que estaba ocurriendo en el reino de Fargos. O sea, básicamente todo acaba mal. Ahorita, este es el capítulo 20, bueno, según el conteo. Pero en sí, la ruta de toda la historia, si hubiéramos hecho la ruta de las Águilas Negras, ya debió de haber acabado hace 2 videos, hace 2 capítulos. ¿Por qué? Porque acaba en el capítulo 18. ¿Por qué? Porque todo acaba mal, nuevamente digo, no se investigó nada, el Imperio ganó. Pero bueno, chicos, esto ha sido todo. Espero que os haya gustado mucho este antepenúltimo capítulo de la ruta de los leones azules de Fire Emblem Three Houses. Ya mero estamos por acabar esta ruta que viene siendo la canon, para descubrir un poquito de todo. Pero dicen que hagamos las rutas en cierto orden para poder entender la historia y del porqué la decisión de Violet para que todo cambiara en Three Houses. Sin más que añadir, lo único que les voy a pedir es lo de siempre: el like, el botón de suscribirse para que haya más apoyo para el canal, el botón de compartir, la campanita para que haya más alertas de mis próximos videos. Pueden seguirme en mis redes sociales, que sean Ryuchijo, Gabriel Fudo, en Facebook, Instagram, curiousCat.live y TikTok. Así que vamos a descansar y nos vemos en el siguiente video. Hasta luego.